Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today I'm going to be showing you what I think is the number one prop you should have in your Dungeons & Dragons games. Let's get started. Notes. Notes, letters, scrolls, and papers. They have got to be the best D&D prop that I've used. They can be used so often for so many different things. Letters that they've received or that they've intercepted, notes from past adventures with clues, even scraps of paper with directions or maps. And they're incredibly simple and easy to make. So, let's have a look at making some. Now, what you're going to need is a piece of aged paper, or if you're like me, a stack of aged paper. And if you don't have aged paper and you're looking to make some, I'll link a video in the cards on how to do that. Now, the next thing you're going to need is a candle. You're also going to need some paper towel, some scissors, and a bowl, dish, or tray. Now, to start off, we're going to take a piece of our aged paper and cut it into note-sized pieces. Cut however many notes you want to make and whatever sized notes you'd like. Now, once you have all your notes, I would fill your bowl or whatever dish you have full of water. Then grab a piece of paper towel. Then we can fold up our paper towel, get our dish of water, and put the paper towel in the dish to start soaking. Then we're going to want to protect our workspace. So I'm putting down a laminated sheet under where I'm going to be working. We're then going to wet all the edges of the paper using the paper towel. Then, to make the edge worn and uneven, we're going to tear just the edge off with the scissors. If you'd like to do this quickly, then you can not wet the edges and instead of using the scissors, just tear it with your hands. Though I personally much prefer this way as it gives me more control over what my note will look like. We are now going to grab and light our candle and start to burn the edges carefully. As the edges are wet, it shouldn't catch fire too quickly, but if they're not very wet, then it can be surprising how quickly it can burst into flames. So I would be ready with the wet paper towel just in case it does catch fire. And there you go. That is what I believe the most important prop you can have in D&D and how to make it. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you would consider liking it and subscribing to my channel. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you next time.